Welcome to another episode of Dan Frequently Asked Questions, in which we address issues of common concern to divers. We got a question regarding the use of eardrops between or with diving, in relation to diving. And it's quite an advanced topic, and I'd like to refer you to a presentation that you can get online on our library, which is Ears and Diving. But I'm going to give you a short answer. There are essentially two reasons why people use eardrops. The one is because they are concerned that they may develop external otitis or swimmer's ear, which, once it's started, can cause the external ear canal to swell shut and to become extremely painful and ruin a diving holiday. Now, in those cases, there are eardrops on the market that usually contain a combination of glycerol, vinegar, and alcohol, and they can be put into the ear before and after dives as are prescribed. What it tends to do is it essentially sterilizes the ear canal. It makes it less likely for subsequent fungal or pseudomonas or bacterial infections and protects the ears to a certain extent. But if you use it for extended periods of time, it ultimately may work against you and you ultimately become more vulnerable. The alcohol component, though, has the interesting effect that if you put it in the ear and it stings, then it means you have already developed a certain level of infection. We also are fairly aggressive when it comes to swimmer's ear in starting antibiotics and not just drops. So once you've already developed an infection, then the eardrops are no longer a preventative measure, they're now a therapeutic measure, and we usually add tablets along with antibiotics and cortisone in order to bring the swelling down and to allow the episode to pass as quickly as possible. The second reason why divers might use it is to actually coat the lining of the ear, and there's a product called Swim Seal that so far, as far as I know, is only available in South Africa and was developed by South African ENT, contains a combination of tea tree oil and polymethoxylate, which is a form of silicone. And the idea is to coat the skin of the ear so that it is less likely to be waterlogged. And if you're not overly sensitive to tea tree oil, in other words, it doesn't give you a rash, the idea is that it kills off the harmful bacteria and fungi, whereas it leaves the normal flora and allows the ear to, let's say, maintain its normal microbiological contents. So those are two options as far as drops are concerned. Don't forget, though, that there are two other options you could consider. The one is the so-called ProEar Mask that caps the ears so that the ears remain dry, and there are Docs Pro plugs, the clear ones, not the pink ones, but the clear ones that have a little hole that you can actually dive with and prevent a lot of water, or any water in fact, going into the ear canal. And people who are vulnerable to external ear infections often benefit greatly from these. I hope that was useful. Please tell us whether you like what we're telling you on these frequently asked question episodes, and subscribe. And until next time, safe diving.